Oh, we got a bunch of PS. Big guy in the back.
PSP.
Oh, we got all PSG fans.
Yes,
Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. Anything else?
Barcelona.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. Okay, one more. Yeah.
Argentina.
Okay. You happy for the World Cup?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, we got two versions here. We got two versions here. So one was a scam, and the second, they actually earned it. Okay, what's your opinion on that?
Scam.
Okay, listen, they won their stuff, so good, good for them. Okay, so before I hop into all the stuff that I do, I am gonna start today's presentation with a very magical word that I usually implement on every aspect of my life, that it's all about purpose. What does that mean? I know that we should have smart kids in here. What does purpose mean? I just want to get some opinions. Okay, why are you doing something?
The
Meaning of something?
like when you're doing it on purpose, you're doing it with your own will.
Okay, that's big time, yeah. The importance of something? Right? Yeah, last one. Yeah, exactly. Like, in other words, it's like having a big reason of doing something, right? So soccer in my life, since I was probably your age or probably even younger, was my biggest purpose of life, right? So during my career, I did represent my country for every single national team, from the 15s, from the 17s, from the 20s, and even the senior team. I got the opportunity to play one World Cup in Egypt back in 2009. And I'm very, very grateful for it, right? So years go back, I played in 3 different countries. I played obviously in Venezuela, I played here in the States. I played in Egypt, and I also played in Cyprus. Who knows what Cyprus is?
I think it's a country.
It is a country, yeah.
It's a country.
Yeah, it's very close to Greece. They have beautiful beaches over there, and then great level of play.
I know where Cyprus is.
Yeah, right? So, after I retired, I hopped into my coaching role, right? So my coaching role today, it's very linked to the purpose, right? So we spoke about what was probably like my main purpose. Soccer, right? So my role today as a coach, I founded GK Academy. The great thing about this is that I was a goalie, right? So goalkeepers, can we get any feedback about goalkeepers? Why do they make them different from other players of the field?
Because they can touch the ball with their hands and
Right.
goalkeepers are always the best defender.
That's defenders, yeah. Any other opinion, Brandon?
They could be the best player on the field or the worst player on the field.
Right, exactly. So pretty much the goalkeeping role on a team, it's probably, if not the most important role on every single situation that happens to the team, right? They can either be heroes and save the game. Who remembers that big save on Martinez at the last minute?
Yes.
See what I mean? So that save probably won the World Cup, right?
Instead of power, chip it over.
Right, but what would have happened if he got scored on that goal?
France would have won.
France would have won, right? So that's how important are goalies on teams, right? So I specialize on creating those type of guys, right? Those type of guys that are very, very important in their teams. I was a goalkeeper myself, and I pretty much know how hard it is. Brandon is a great example of my goalkeeping academy. Brandon, can you probably share 3 things, like 3 big requirements that we ask for on the academy?
To train and to also have fun, but like to get practice in and to train hard.
Train hard, right? And also give your best on every single thing that I do, right? So, in other words, like I was saying, I founded the GK Academy, right? Today we're probably one of the best goalkeeping structures in the country. We create top goalkeepers at any age level, from the little ones even to some pro guys that we see on TV today. They come down here in Miami to prepare. I'm also part of the goalkeeping coaching staff from Inter Miami. Who knows Inter Miami? Coach, there we go. I'm also part of that staff too, right? So, linking up things with the purpose. My role today is creating those kind of guys that perform at top levels. Now, there's a bunch of big requirements that we have, right? First, what they do on the field is as important as what they do off the field, right? So the profile of players that we're looking for are not only talented players, but also kids that are able to keep up with off the field stuff, off the field responsibilities, like being a great son, like being a great brother, like keeping up with school and grades, like being accountable with every single thing, because that's what's really gonna make a big difference in their performances. And for the ones that probably want to take it to another level, if you're aspiring to play at college level, how important are grades? Extremely important, right? So grades create a bigger picture, a bigger opportunity for every single athlete that wants to play at the next level. Good? Just continuing a little bit about what I do. I have a very tough schedule, but like these things are extremely important to me, right? Because I really care about every single athlete that I got in front. My schedule goes like we start at 5 in the morning in the gym. Then we have our first session at 7 in the morning. Then right after, we hop into the second session at 9 a.m. Then we kind of like, probably sometimes we meet a little bit after until 11. Then we rest a little bit, and then we're back at 4 until probably 8 or 9. Right, so it is a very, it is a tough life of sacrificing, but I think it's very linked up with enjoying what you do. Can I get a volunteer and probably share some feedback about sharing? It could be anything, something that you enjoy to do. Raise your hand. Anything, something that you really enjoy to do. Yeah. Dancing, that's great. Anything else? Tennis, that's great. Soccer, big time, yes. Soccer. Karate, good. Good. And what would be the difference between you guys and doing something that you love against something that you probably don't like? What would be the difference?
You put more effort in stuff that you like.
Exactly. Right? Yeah.
You do better in the stuff that you like, and like what you don't like, you're like, I don't really want to do this.
Exactly. Right? And can I get an opinion about what makes a top elite athlete? It's like 3 top requirements. Let's discuss this. Optimism, I like that. Discipline, yes.
Being committed to what you're doing.
Being committed. Focusing. Yeah.
Wait, no, I never was that.
Oh, okay.
Dedication.
Dedication, right? So yeah, hard work, good, right? So for me, there are 3 things. The number 1 is discipline, right? If we're not disciplined with stuff, well, it's very hard to expect that we're definitely gonna get better at something. Second, how important is commitment? Extremely important. If we don't commit to something, well, once again, we can expect that we're definitely gonna get better, right? And my third big time is consistency, right? Who knows that word? Can I get any feedback about that word?
Like consistency is like, for example, when I was a D2 club, my coach, we played 2 awesome games, but then the third game we didn't play that well. My coach said, if we would have had consistency, we would have won the game.
Right? Somebody else?
Like keep doing the way you do.
Good. Any other one? Any other one? Well, consistency is what, yeah, last one.
To keep on going.
Keep on going, good, right? And, consistency is keeping up with all the good things that you've been doing. So you can prove yourself first and everybody that you're actually good at something. That's why you guys work too hard, the ones that play sports or dedicate their majority of their times to do other things that are not school or homework or stuff like that. It's very, very important that consistency and dedication, it's part of it. Once again, for the ones that are aspire at any sport or anything that you guys aspire to do in life, by the time you get older, does it get easier or harder?
Harder.
Why? Why does it get harder?
Because it gets more challenging as you grow older.
Good.
The level starts like getting better and better.
Exactly.
We have more responsibility.
We have a lot more responsibility. Love that. Good. Anything else? Exactly. Exactly. That's one big
You're
man.
getting older.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, it becomes harder and harder, and by the time it gets harder, what are gonna be the requirements from you guys?
Way more practice.
Way more practice. Anything else? Anything else?
Effort.
A lot more effort. Anything else?
Challenge. You have to have a lot of sportsmanship.
100%. Yeah, that's one. More dedication. Brandon, you're gonna say something. Great, right? So, by the time you start to get older, like she said at the end, you start getting a lot more responsibilities, right? And when you get more responsibilities, it means that your performance is not only about the sport or what you practice. It's all about filling out every single area of your life. It means that you gotta be a great student. It means that you gotta be a great son. You gotta have a great teammate. You gotta be the whole package to actually be applicable to reach something bigger than you have right now. Okay, so I think that was pretty much everything from me. I don't know if you guys have any other questions that I can probably help you out. It could be soccer, it could be anything. Yes, start with you.
Okay, so this is about soccer, but a little off topic. So Brandon said that you know Neymar.
Well, yes, I shared some field time against that guy. Yeah, at some point, yes.
Have you ever
I scored a penalty, a corner. No, because a goalkeeper, it's very hard to take a corner kick and score, but a penalty, yes.
No, I think a quarter let's come across it and head it in.
Oh no, never scored that one, but for sure a penalty.
Like if you're doing 1-0 and like the game's almost over.
Allison.
Yeah, only penalties.
Allison.
Yeah.
What team did you play
Okay, so in Venezuela I played for 7 teams. Probably not gonna know them all. But Egypt, I played at Alcalá, which is a first division team over there after the World Cup. In Cyprus, I played for Cyprus, and here in the States, I played for Houston and I played for Fort Lauderdale, which was the previous Inter Miami, some years back.
for the Houston Astros?
Yeah, exactly. Anything else? Any other questions? Big man, yeah, PSG guy.
Who's your favorite soccer player?
Ah, wow, big time.
Brandon Blanco.
That's a hard
No,
one.
but like professional.
I like Ronaldo, being very honest. You guys are smart, I'm telling you, you guys are smart.
Oh.
I was a goalkeeper, that's hard.
Did you say that?
Yeah, make some saves, but score, World Cups are hard. Any other?
What, how many famous soccer players did you meet?
Well, a lot in my career. You know that, okay, so I played the World Cup qualifiers on the U20s, right? So on the U20s is probably like the hardest one, because all the young guys, all like the superstars are actually playing that tournament, right? So, I don't know, I couldn't bring up names. Teddy Busquets from Barcelona. I could bring up, I don't know, let's see, No, Xavi's a little older. No, Xavi now. Yeah, Benson for sure. He played for France at that moment.
Luka Modric.
No, not Sergio Ramos.
Did you mean Luka Modric?
No, not even. Never played against Croatia. Other than that. Messi, yes, on the
You
20s.
Taylor Navas?
I didn't meet him. I played against him. But you know, when you're on those games, you're not like meeting those guys. You wanna.
Did you play against Neymar?
No, not Neymar. I saw him. Neymar said they were younger than
What
him.
about Neymar Jr.?
It's the same guy.
Dude, that's the
Bro.
His dad? Yeah, I don't remember his dad. The guy. Quarterfinals. Yeah, Spain beat us. They had a solid team.
Wait, what team was that? Spain or no?
It was Iniesta and David Villa. You guys remember David Villa, the striker? Yeah,
Wait,
he
what was your
a
national team again?
superstar.
What was the national team name?
Venezuela.
Did you meet Aspas?
No, Diego. Well, I played against Diego Aspas once, but not on the national team. On a friendly game. But honestly, you were in the season.
Did you want to
Have you ever give a penalty?
Yeah, for sure.
Because like a big player, like a good player, like Busquets, Benzema used to play.
Not against probably one of those big players, but you know, like for me, it's not about the player that shoots it. For me, it's just like what stage of the game is it, right? You know, it could be anybody.
How important it is.
The 90th minute saving a penalty was. If there's any goalkeepers here besides Brandon, you know that feeling. It's incredible, man. 90th minute, you win the game.
When you retired, did they take you out or you decided to get out?
No, I decided to do it. I decided to do it.
When you retire-
You know that's a very cool and interesting question, right? So, you know that we spoke. What was like the main word that we spoke about at the beginning? Purpose, right? So, for me, it's when you know it kind of got into a place that I felt that I could be a lot more proactive and sharing my purpose to kids, to other athletes, and that would make me a lot happier than I was at that moment. For me, it was all about being happy with what I was doing. Yeah.
When you meant like the teams, do you mean like the states in Venezuela?
What do you mean? Repeat that again?
Like, you mean like the cities in Venezuela?
Yeah, like the cities, I just don't understand it.
Like Caracas and
Yeah, of course. Of course. I'm from Caracas, so I played on that team. Then I played in Valencia, which was my home team.
Have you ever saved the top corner in a big game?
Oh yeah, for sure. Those are the best ones. Yeah. That's like celebrating a goal. Yeah.
where do you train Isaac? What part do you train
He trains in Doral.
Doral Legacy? What days?
I think it's Tuesdays, Thursdays. Yeah,
I
somewhere.
haven't
Yeah.
seen you. Do you train today?
Today, no, but probably tomorrow, yes.
In Venezuela, did you like when you were little, did you do soccer and like train someone?
Like you mean like I trained someone, like as a coach
No, like
or?
somewhere, like when you were younger.
When I was younger, I'm from a city called Valencia. So of course, yes, I played on a very good team, and I would get good coaching in there. But you know, there's something big time that I share with kids and athletes like you guys, that you guys gotta be extremely grateful with every single thing that you guys have, right? You know, and in countries like that, you know, owning a ball, having, you know, I'll get one pair of cleats a year, or one pair of gloves a year, you know, sacrifice from mom and dad, from work, just, you know, I had to take the bus when I was 10 years old to 9 years old, take the bus by myself, go train. You know, it is a big journey. It is a long journey. So that's probably why I'm so grateful of every single thing that this has given me. Yeah.
Who was your favorite teammate on Venezuela?
I would say Rondon. You know Rondon? The striker from Everton in Premier League? Yeah, the number 9 from Everton, yeah.
Oh. Wait, is it the one with the long hair?
He doesn't have long hair. Big guy, striker, number 9.
Oh, yeah.
Premier League. Yeah.
Have you ever played for Maracaibo?
I didn't play for Maracaibo, but I did play against them. Are your parents from there?
I am from there.
Oh, you're from Maracucho. Nice. Good.
Is any of the teammates in the division league?
Yeah, of course. I got a couple of teammates playing in Premier League. Some of the guys are still playing in MLS. There are guys playing still in Europa League. Yeah, it's all over the place. But I think, you know, soccer gives you a timeline, and it's like I said, you know, it's all about, you know, and it not only applies for soccer, but it applies for every single sport. You know, your body resists, you know, you're resistant to a point, your mind resistant to a point, and then when it doesn't make you happy, well, you gotta probably start doing something different, and that's the choice that I made. I wanna make others happy now with what I have. Okay, last three questions. Last three.
What is the biggest team you played against?
I would say Spain's national team.
Have you going against Argentina?
I actually beat them once. 2 games. I lost one, won one. But yes, yeah, that was Argentina. That was the top Argentina. Agüero, Messi. Wow.
Where's Argentina?
No, they got us like Agüero, yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, Wayne wasn't. No, yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Did you go against?
Did you ever?
Against France, no. Never played against
Did you
France.
ever beat Brazil?
No.
Francia.
I didn't. And you know, being very honest, like the biggest.
Who was on Brazil when you played them?
Wow. I remember. Well, Neymar was very young, but they would like bring him in there. It would be like a 17-year-old playing with adults.
Wait, was Danny Alves on?
And now there's that one.
Carlos?
Yeah.
Was Thiago Silva there?
Thiago Silva was the center back.
Was
for
R9
sure.
there? What about Marquinhos?
R9.
Was Ronaldo there?
R9,
What
no.
about Marquinhos?
Marquinhos was the center mid. He was actually a center mid.
What about Casemiro?
Casemiro, no, he's a lot younger. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, last two. Yeah.
Do you know, like, did your family, like, what, in that time, did they record the soccer games on?
Yeah, for sure. Well, we didn't have like smartphones like we have right now, but yeah, majority of the teams will record it. And let me tell you something. My mom and my dad, they're like probably like the proudest parents. I mean, not only for myself, but for my younger brother. My younger brother still plays, and they're the kind of parents that they've been with us since we were like little kids. So they've been in every single stadium out there, and they're just enjoying every single thing that we do. So we've been very distant. There's an interesting fact over here. So I left my house, like living with my parents, when I was around 15, right? So I don't live with my parents since I'm 15 years old. With my brother, pretty much same thing. So we've been all over the place, different countries, different stuff, but we're a very close family. Right, we got routines that we call each other every morning. We're always checking on each other. We try to visit ourselves every time. You know, that's a very important pillar for an athlete. Because an athlete, you gotta have a balance, right? Family, you know, the sport by itself and everything that's around it. It takes a lot of mental stress. Yeah.
What age did you start playing soccer?
I would say around 6. Yeah, around like 5 or 6.
No, so off.
Wait, no, I thought you were talking
Like
about
5 or 6, and I started being a goalie when I was around 7. I would say.
Wait, what's still super off? Because I thought you meant
Played in Venezuela.
Is he a goalie?
No, he's actually a center mid. He was smarter than me. He wanted. Yeah, the goalkeepers are crazy.
One day we were playing soccer outside, and I was the goalie, which was
Oh,
really
see,
bad.
Listen, you're totally right.
Dodged the ball because I was scared.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Balls
I don't know
everywhere.
why.
Yeah, that's it. What is it?
So I was also I was the first goalie before her, and I was like, I told him, I was like, I can't do this, I don't know what to do. And then so she went, and then she went.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, that go.
Because he chose all girls for the team.
Yeah.
Listen to this. So, from now on, whoever is chosen to be in goal has to be a very brave person. Alright? A very brave person, right? That takes a lot of confidence. Alright? That's the number one requirement. Hey, no slide tackle. No slide tackle.
That's gonna be my next one.
Yeah, I do.
Way too much. Do you know anybody from
Yeah, I do. So he was a great friend. You know, he scored a bunch of goals against Real Madrid. Yeah, he did. Okay, last two questions. I did play an exhibition game against them. Yes, I did in Las Vegas. Yeah, it was a really nice game.
Wait.
Did you ever get to see Maradona?
Yes. I met him once. Yes.
What about Pelé?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
That was
Ernesto.
Do you know?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, you know. Sing the name or song. Sing the name or song.
Where did you learn that? How I don't know it? Neymar, you know, like what is going on?
All the girls that you
I love Neymar. I saw you singing.
Oh my God.
That's good.
Okay,
All right, guys.
Listen, thank you so much for having me. This was very, very fun for me. Okay.
Play some soccer downstairs.
I wish. That would be cool. That would be cool. You won't score on me, believe me. You won't score. No shot, you score. No shot. Yeah. Okay, let's wrap this up. Listen, thank you so much for having me. My biggest message for every single one of you would be work hard, have a purpose, be very disciplined, and remember, if you do any sports, it's not only what you do on the field or on the court, it's what you do off the field or off the court. At some point, that will unify and will make yourself a lot better, not only as an athlete, but also as a human being. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. It was very fun.